Flagler Cooperative Association proudly works to earn the loyalty and business of customers across the Eastern Plains. With locations in Flagler, Ariba, Genoa, and Hugo, Flagler Co-op is capable of serving your needs in grain marketing, livestock feed, bulk fuels, and a host of other services. On behalf of all the employees at Flagler Co-op and their families, we're proud to wish the Panthers and all high schools on the Plains good luck on a great season.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Alan Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Alan Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Alan Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Alan and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Alan Bear Agency can serve you.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support Eastern Colorado. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the many talents that Big Time Small Town Media has on staff to produce local sporting events. Are you interested in the services of Big Time Small Town Media for your upcoming event? Over the past 2.5 years, we've covered everything from 10-year-old baseball all the way up to junior college athletics, and we're looking forward to continuing to expand our coverage. So if you're interested in using Big Time Small Town Media for your event, contact me, Ben Blecka, the owner of Big Time Small Town Media, at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com, and I'll give you all the info you need on how you can become a part of the Big Time Small Town Media community.
And welcome in, everyone, to Flagler High School. Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media with you here for Union Pacific League boys basketball, as the Genoa-Hugo Pirates come in and visit these Flagler Panthers. First time we will have seen Genoa-Hugo this year, and it's the regular season finale. It's the fourth time that Flagler has welcomed us into their building. They've not fared real well when we've been in. They're just 2-15 on the season. They're more concerned about doing things right now than the W's. They're learning the system, getting everything down pat. Expect to see some big things come out of Flagler in the upcoming years. Just one senior on their roster. Genoa-Hugo, they've had some struggles themselves, coming in at 6-11. Part of these two teams' records can be attributed to the rough and tumble league they play in. I mean, when you look up and you see a Deer Trail and a Byers and a Stratton, a Lyman, a Burlington, along with these two, there's not a lot of nights off. You get pushed when half of your league is 2A. You have to work night in and night out. Genoa-Hugo, they are also co-opted with Carville for the basketball season, and they believe 3 of their starters actually are part of the Carville Trojans program who's come in. They will start 3 seniors. That's their group, they have 3 seniors and 3 sophomores. So they have some good experience on their squad as well. Some good size, as they'll start a 6'4", a 6'1", another 6'1", a 6 foot. And then they've got some good guards in there as well. Flagler, only 2 players on the roster listed at 6 foot or above. Those 2 will come in off the bench. And some 5'10", 5'11". So there are some good bodies, both sides. If the junior varsity game was any indication, Genoa-Hugo wants to come out and they can see the rim in the half-court set. It's a good look. They were hoisting them from just about anywhere inside of 25 feet, and it was everybody who stepped on the floor. We know that Flagler likes to be a little more methodical. They want to work those flex series, try to get the open shots inside. Got some guys who can knock down open jumpers if they don't get out on top of them. We're running about an hour and a half behind what we had originally scheduled for this contest, as the junior varsities ran long. And our girls contest, which was just completed a little bit ago, 45 combined fouls in that one, and we had a lot of free throws in the bonus, both teams in the first quarter. Hope we don't get quite that many stoppages of play because of fouls here in the boys contest. As they're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups to you, we'll go ahead and do that as well. We'll start with the visitors from Genoa-Hugo, the Pirates in their road blues with the white numbers and letters and the trim down the side. They are coached by Jason Smith. He'll roll number 10, Trey James, a 6-foot senior. Number 12, Wyatt Vick, a 5'11 sophomore. Number 21, Black Ling Pa, a 6'1 junior. Number 31, Jacob Piper, a 6'1 senior. And number 35, Max Logan, the big man at 6'4", he's a senior. Again, Genoa-Hugo comes in with a 6-11 record on the season. Now let's take a look at the home team, the Flagler High School Panthers in their home whites with the black numbers and letters with a little bit of orange pinstriping along those. Head coach Sherry Peterson, her assistant is Eric Moore. Number 10, Nathan Witt, a 5'7 sophomore. Number 11, Tristan Sesko, he is a 5'11 freshman. Number 14, Marcus Cross, a 5'11 senior. Number 15, Michael Cross, a 5'10 freshman. And number 34, Wyatt Witt, a 5'10 sophomore. Sesko, although he's just a freshman, has shown some ability to take over on the offensive end when he gets going. Young man to keep an eye on. Nathan Witt will be running the show offensively. In the center circle, it's Marcus Cross for Flagler, and he loses the tip to Max Logan. Genoa-Hugo on the offense early. Looks like a boxing one. So they'll man up on, trying to see who is drawing that. It's number 31, Piper. James step through. 15-footer, no good, and it'll go out of bounds. And the Pirates will show some immediate pressure. Vick strips it. Marcus Cross comes back and gives it off to Nathan Witt. Loses it. Ling Pa with the steal at midcourt. James bouncing it down to the baseline. That's Piper. Gives it back to James. He'll try the three. No good. Rebound inside. Logan lost it. And Sesko with it for Flagler. 50 seconds in, we're scoreless. First time Panthers have crossed midcourt with the ball. Sesko on the far wing. He's picked up by Piper. And a 5 count, closely guarded. Vick will hit it far side for James. Looking inside, that's a high post flash. Logan dropped it down for Piper. Didn't handle it cleanly. He's got it in the corner. Lingpaw now on the near wing. Goes up top, quickly reversed through Vick to James. High post, touch. Logan dropped down. Lingpaw puts one up off glass. No good. Piper offensive rebound. Put it back and down. So our first points on the board, 90 seconds in. Sesko on the perimeter. Drops it off near side for Nathan Witt. Trying to hit Wyatt Witt on the curl. That ball kicked out of bounds. Wyatt Witt triggering the inbounds. Pops it out for Nathan Witt. Gives it quickly to Sesko. Double team comes. He's got to put it on the floor. Still doubled. Steps through. Kicks it off to Nathan Witt. Had it knocked loose from behind. Lingpaw with another steal. Gives it ahead for Piper. Dropping it off for James. They want to post low this time for Logan with the pass out of his reach and out of bounds. Oh, Nathan Witt working against Vick in the backcourt. Peels it into the middle of the floor, gets across the timeline. Here comes the double from the weak side. They blitz him. He peels his dribble up and throws it out of bounds off of a Pirate defender. Marcus Cross looking to trigger the inbounds, has the big man jumping all over in front of him, making the pass difficult. Got it into Sesko. Gives it back to Nathan Witt in the center circle. Goes far side for Sesko. Kicks up top for Wyatt Witt. Now near side for Nathan Witt. Bounce feed into the cutter. No good for Sesko. And Marcus Cross unable to get the follow-up as he's blocked. Piper quickly ahead. Has it stripped by Marcus Cross. Gave it off to Wyatt. Now into the hands of Nathan. And he'll walk it across the timeline. Cross tries to set the high screen for him. Goes away from it. Gets it into Marcus. Drop down for Wyatt Witt. This is the 6-footer off glass. Lingpaw with the board for the Pirates. He'll kick it far side for James. James directing traffic. Brings it into the top of the key. His pass deflected, but Wyatt Vick able to track it down. Pass for Lingpaw. Tipped out of bounds here on the near side. 2.5 minutes played, or 3.5 minutes rather. And a sub at the table is number 23, Josiah Higgins, a 5'8" junior. He replaces Black Lingpaw. Vick hits it quickly far side for James. Logan steps out into the far corner. He has it, trying to get it into the cutter. That's James, floats one up and down. It's a 4-0 start for the Pirates. And Marcus Cross between the circles goes far side for Sesko. Gets a screen from Michael Witt. Piper able to stay with him. To Wyatt Witt, looking inside. Marcus Cross posting up on Logan. They can't get it to him. Have to reverse it around the perimeter. Excuse me. Give it off to Wyatt Witt. Kicks it near side. Michael Cross tries to drive, and a 3-second violation inside. Say Marcus Cross had a heel in the lane still. James on the far wing, into the post. Logan misses it, goes up with his follow, banks it home. He'll head to the foul line. That foul called on Nathan Witt. It's his first. Number 20, Jesse Santala, the 6-foot freshman, into the Flagler lineup. He replaces Marcus Cross. So Logan at the line trying to convert the three-point play, old-fashioned way. It comes up short. Santala pulls down the board. Nathan Witt double team, and he's fouled. I couldn't hear if he said 1-2 or 1-0. It's 1-2. That's on Vic, his first team foul. Nathan Witt pops open in the corner, gave a shot fake. Vic closed out. And he'll get it back from Wyatt. Now try to drive. Flips one ahead for Michael Cross. Pass back for Sesko. Piper jumped on it and called for his first foul. Throw it into the backcourt for Nathan Witt. Gets it off to Sesko. Wyatt Witt steps out to reverse it. Now Santala loses it into the backcourt. It was tipped back there, so Michael Cross able to go touch it up and loses it to Higgins into the middle of the floor. Logan gives it right back, and Higgins scores the layup. 30-second timeout taken by Flagler. It's an 8-0 run to start things, 2:34 to play in this first quarter. Well, this is the last regular season game for at least for Flagler. We've got more on our slate as tomorrow afternoon we'll head to Siebert as Otis and High Plains square off. It's an important one on the girls' side as Otis looking to try to force a three-way tie depending on the outcome of their contest earlier tonight with Woodland. Have not been able to get an update on that one. The boys, that will be for the YWKC League Championship and a first-round bye in the District 5 tournament. Nathan Witt between the circles. Goes far side for Santala. Gives it off to Wyatt Witt. Burned his dribble. Has to get it off to Sesko inside. Santala steps through. Goes at the big man. Blocked. And they're going to get Logan for the foul as Santala kept fighting for it. It'll be his first and a third on the team. Inbounds to the far side. Logan recovers to block Sesko's shot. Vic on the drive. Floats one in and off glass. Pirates starting to get some rhythm now on offense. Doing some jump man trap in the half-court set. Santala kicks it across. Wyatt Witt spins, puts one off glass with the left, rolls off the backside of the rim and brought down by James. He'll push ahead, 90 seconds to play in the first period. Pass to the near wing, tipped out of bounds by Nathan Witt. Ling Pa back into the lineup for Genoa-Hugo, and number 15, Cody Hurtado, a 5'8" freshman in as well. Hurtado started off working the post. Now he'll step out to the perimeter. He's open, starts the drive, dump inside for Piper. Loose ball, and it'll go out of bounds off of Piper. And Michael Cross will exit the contest for Flagler as Ty Conrad, 6-foot junior, comes in. Nathan Witt into the corner, kick it out to Santala. Panthers still scoreless in the period as we close in on the final minute. Sesko spins, gives it off to Nathan. Trying to step through the defense, floats one up, and a travel called. A little bit of frustration setting in on the Flagler squad on the offensive end. Genoa-Hugo very aggressive in the half-court defense tonight. Higgins skips one up top for Hurtado. Burned his dribble. Sesko all over him. Finds relief, and Piper. Piper comes back up between the circles to Hurtado. Quickly back to Piper. Puts it on the floor. Cut off. Kick out. Hurtado skip up top. Vic looked at the three. Instead gives it off near side for Higgins. Back to Vic. Pull up. Jumper from 17 is short. Rebound pulled down by Conrad. Gives it off to Nathan Witt. He'll walk it up with 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Gives it off to Sesko. Conrad posting up on Hurtado. Calls for it. Gets it. Double comes. Drops it off Santala. Banks it home with the left. 2 seconds to go. Piper with a good look from three. Too strong. And that is the end of the first quarter. 10-2. Pirates over the Panthers.
Akron Auto is proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Hello, Jen's dorm room. You know Jen's bright. That's why she's double majoring. And why when it came time to open an account, she chose free checking from Bank of Colorado. She did her homework and learned Bank of Colorado's free checking is the real deal. With free online bill pay, free debit card, and no hidden fees. It makes sense to Jen and to us. Apply online at bankofcolorado.com. Bank of Colorado, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Almost as if the officials knew we weren't quite done with our commercial break. They stopped play before it could get resumed, clean up some water. So we bring you the start of the second quarter. Panthers trailing by 8. No media timeouts in 1A basketball. Inside, that's Ling Pa with a foul going over the back of Wyatt Witt. First on Ling Pa, 4th on the team. 5 different Pirates with baskets in the first quarter. Sesko, jumper no good. Marcus Cross stick back up in the end. Panthers could have some success on the offensive glass. They get some good looks inside. Piper from the high post kicks it out for Vic. Wanted to come to the near side. Fed it into the high post now. Piper pulls up. Jumper no good. Offensive rebound for Logan. Powers one up too strong. He'll get it again and score it. Credit Piper for keeping that one alive as he knocked it out of a Panther's hands. Wyatt Witt drive and a foul going up. That's the philosophy right now. You've got to be aggressive. Go to it. These officials showed in the girls' game they will call fouls if you're aggressive going to the basket. Second one on Logan. 5th on the team. So Wyatt Witt at the foul line for 2. First one rims off. And can't get the second one either. Logan with the rebound. Gave it off to Vic. Goes into the corner for James. Tries to drive baseline. Conrad not quick enough. Sliding his feet. Tagged for the foul. His first, team second. Just got an update that the Otis girls did knock off Woodland by 10. So they stay alive with an opportunity for a 3-way tie for first place if they can defeat High Plains tomorrow. Vic reversing it for Ling Pa. Dropping into the corner for Logan. Skip all the way across for James. 17-footer, rims out. Piper keeping it alive, and it'll go out of bounds off of Flagler. At 6'1", Piper very active on the offensive boards. And his pass into the hand of Cross went out of bounds. Piper quickly off the inbounds. He'll try the three. It's short. Rebound picked up off the floor by Ling Pa. Turnaround from 15. No good. Rebound for Michael Cross. Burns his dribble. Thought he had help. Finally, Marcus comes back to help him out. And back off to Michael on the far side into the high post. For Sesko. Powers one up. No good. Rebound. Saved by Vic. He has it now pushing ahead. Across the timeline, goes far side. Ling Pa didn't handle it cleanly. Burned his dribble into the post. And Logan is fouled by Conrad. I believe maybe they got 34 Wyatt Witt. One of those two. It's on Conrad, his second. James feed it inside. Logan may have shuffled his feet. Misses the turnaround. Marcus Cross with the rebound. Gave it off to Michael, who is running the show with Nathan Witt sitting on the bench to start the second quarter. Santala gives it back to Michael. Sesko working the post. As they want to attack Piper. Gets it in this time. Drops his shoulder. Powers one up. That one off. And Piper with the board. Gave it off to Vic. Hesitation, dribble, couldn't shake his defender. Gave it back to Piper. Got a seal from Logan off the glass and in. Back to the 10-point advantage. That's the biggest of the night for the Pirates. A full timeout for Flagler. Second timeout Coach Peterson has used. 4:57 left in the half. We try to take a quick look at scoreboard from ColoradoPreps.com. And battery is in the cell phone just about dead. Been checking scores all night long. We'll get ourselves, as we're back out of the timeout, we'll get the scoreboard pulled up so we can update on the next stoppage of play. Michael Cross, across the timeline, picked up by Vic, goes near side for Sesko. Kevin Eberle, number 30, who checked in. Out there with, he's a 5'9" sophomore, Santala. Nothing inside, pull it back out to Wyatt Witt. Wants to drive, Ling Pa knocks it loose. Witt able to track it down before the timeline. Loses it this time for Logan. Logan goes up, puts it down, two-hand power dunk. Wyatt Witt stepped back on the turn. No good, but he draws the foul. Heads to the free throw line. That's on Wyatt Vick, his second, team sixth. You see in the Union Pacific, the Deer Trail boys knocked off Stratton 64-46. Witt misses the first free throw. He's 0 for 3 from the line so far. A couple of teams who out of the Black Forest League who become part of the District 7 tournament. Number 9, Elbert defeated Edison 60-22. And Witt rattles that free throw home. His first point. He'll check out as Nathan Witt came back in. Vick off the skip, pull up, knocks it in from 8 feet and draws the foul. A little sloppy in the mechanics, but I believe that was number 30. That would be Kevin Eberly. It's his first. Vick's and one comes up short, rebounded by Marcus Cross. Cross has it, skips it far side for Santala. Brings it back up top for Witt. That's Nathan. Gives it off far side. Santala into the post. Cross. Gave a fake. Finds Eberly all alone. Couldn't knock it down. Logan with it. Lost it. Going out of bounds. Able to save it to James. Gives it far side to Vick. Into the high post. Piper kick it down. Logan drives baseline and rolls another one in. 8 now for Max Logan. Taking over, so it goes up to a 15-point edge. Santala kicking into the corner for Cross. He's got Logan on him, kicks it out. Santala now to Eberly. To Sesko. Gets into the paint. Blocked by Piper. Cross with the follow. Rainbows it home. Second basket from Marcus Cross. James brings it back to Vick. He'll reverse it near side. Lingpaw back up top for Vick. Goes far side James. And trying to get it into Logan. Threw it away. Hurtado and Higgins back in for the Pirates in place of Piper and Lingpaw. Michael Cross replaces Kevin Eberly in the Flagler lineup. 2.5 minutes to play in the half. Nathan Witt brings it across, gives it off near side. Sesko, Eberly posting, wants the ball. High post, it's Marcus Cross. Michael kicks it out quickly to Witt. Tries to drive on Vick, cut off. Tries again, drives baseline. Hangs long enough, gets it into Marcus Cross, blocked from behind by Logan, and a foul on Nathan Witt as the Pirates try to break up the floor. His second, team's fifth. Vick goes far side for James. Got a nice seal of the baseline by Logan. Tried to drop it into him and stolen by Sesko. Michael Cross, nothing there. Gives it off to Witt into Sesko. He's fouled on the floor, but that's the 7th team foul. Update just in from Rickery. The Indians defeat the Weldon Valley Warriors 50-44. First foul called on Josiah Higgins. 7th team foul. That sends Tristan Sesko to the line for the 1-and-1. First one up and good. He's into the score sheet. Behind the play, Higgins trying to sneak loose into a corner. Sesko buries both free throws, but the two deep men for Flagler trailed him all across the floor. He has it now on the near wing, goes up to Vick, reversing it far side. James into the high post. Hurtado, floater, no good. Tipped up and fouled down by Marcus Cross, and they're going to get Cody Hurtado for the foul from behind. That'll be his first, team's 8th. So Marcus Cross will head to the far end to shoot the bonus. Jacob Piper back in along with Black Lingpaw. So Marcus Cross with the 1-and-1. Lefty takes his time, fires it up, and gets it to go. Second one on its way. That one spins out. Piper with the board. Gave it off quickly for James, who's looking inside. Nothing there. Gives it to Hurtado. Higgins drives into Marcus Cross. Officials have a discussion, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Looks like a really good call because Cross rotated over, stood his ground, took the contact. That'd be the second personal on Higgins, 9th team foul, not a shooting foul, but it's a steal for James. As Witt lost control of it, and Santala trying to tie up James on the drive, called for the foul. His first, team's 6th. They call it a shooting foul for Trey James. First one good. Second one on its way for the senior. Too strong, and Marcus Cross skies for the board. Pirates just 1 out of 4 from the line in the first half. 1 minute to play. Sesko gives it off to Michael Cross. Gives it back up top for Nathan Witt. Looking inside, he'll start a drive. Drew the double, trying to keep control of it. Steps back through, floats one to the rim. Rebound on the far side, pulled down by Hurtado. Quickly ahead for Piper. He'll step back, put one off glass, and bank it home. 6 for Jacob Piper. It's a 13-point lead. Big has been 15. Witt, bounce feed inside. Santala hurries the shot. Marcus Cross offensive rebound, no. Santala again, and that one off. Piper with the board for the Pirates. Under 20 seconds to go. Piper gives it back to James. He'll set things up for one last shot. Higgins back to James. Under 10 to play. Into the post. Step out. Piper. Step in. Floats one off glass. Ling Pak will not count. Wipe it off as it's after the buzzer. So as we head to halftime, the Pirates now lead 23-10. For all of their offensive woes, Flagler still within striking distance.
One of the most important benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit member borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $31 million in patronage dividends. If you want to be a part of a member-owned and controlled cooperative that offers interest rates that are competitive in the marketplace and committed to a patronage dividend program, call your local Premier Farm Credit office. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
Ever dreamed of having the right answer at just the moment you need it? Then get the iPhone 4S. It's not just a smartphone, it's your own personal assistant, and it's now available at Viera Wireless. The iPhone 4S includes phenomenal new features such as an ultra-sharp, high-resolution display, 8-megapixel high-def camera, and a souped-up processor for speedy performance. And the iPhone 4S actually listens. Ask her a question, she'll have an answer. So stop dreaming and get the iPhone 4S with our fast 4G network now at Fiero. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, the owner and founder and one of the many talents of Big Time Small Town Media, and we're very glad that you have found us on the many platforms we broadcast from. But this is not the only way you can see and hear this broadcast. You can get a DVD copy of this broadcast simply by going to our website, www.bigtimesmalltown.com. So whether you're using it for recruiting purposes or for a keepsake of that athlete, go now to bigtimesmalltown.com and purchase your DVD. Small-town, big
time. We are back at halftime here from Flagler High School on this Big Time Small Town Media coverage of the Union Pacific League on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. The visitors from Genoa-Hugo, the Pirates, out in front, 23-10 at the break. It was nearly a shutout in the first quarter for Genoa-Hugo as Flagler did not get on the board until the final 5 or 6 seconds or so. And still, it was just a 10-2 lead for the Pirates. Got a little more going in the second half as their defense created a few more turnovers, and they outscored Flagler 13-10 or 13-8 in that second quarter, including a breakaway two-handed dunk for Max Logan. He leads all scorers with 8 points in the first half. Jacob Piper, who had the boxing one slapped on him to start the game, with 6. 4 points for Wyatt Vick, 3 points from Trey James, and 2 from Josiah Higgins. That's the, a little frog in the throat. That's the scoring summary for Genoa-Hugo. For Flagler, 5 points from Marcus Cross leads the team, 2 points apiece for Tristan Sesko and Jesse Santala, and 1 point by Wyatt Witt. Panthers got to the foul line in the first half, but only converted 50%, 4 for 8. Just 4 attempts for the Pirates. They made 1. That was by James. Missed the back end of 2 and 1s. So, sure, as aggressive as they are, they'll try to get to the foul line a little more in the second half. It's been half-court pressure that's been giving the Panthers fits. They've seen a lot of jump man trap action. See if they can handle it a little better, get inside, work their way back to the foul line. That's a good way to get back into the game. See if that's the plan of attack in the second half here from Flagler High School.
Akron Auto's proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
I'm Chris Tinsdale, co-chairman, Bank of Colorado. For generations, we've been partners with farmers and ranchers, and we've seen how agriculture has evolved. They've innovated with new technology to plant smarter and harvest bigger. And we've been there with them, modernizing our business, but still keeping one-on-one service. Technology makes work easier, relationships keep it personal, and that's the way banking should be. Visit us at bankofcolorado.com, member FDIC.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Allen Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Allen Bear and his staff service stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Allen Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Allen and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Allen Bear Agency can serve you.
Flagler Cooperative Association proudly works to earn the loyalty and business of customers across the Eastern Plains. With locations in Flagler, Ariba, Genoa, and Hugo, Flagler Co-op is capable of serving your needs in grain marketing, livestock feed, bulk fuels, and a host of other services. On behalf of all the employees at Flagler Co-op and their families, we're proud to wish the Panthers and all high schools on the Plains good luck on a great season.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the many talents that Big Time Small Town Media has on staff to produce local sporting events. Are you interested in the services of Big Time Small Town Media for your upcoming event? Over the past 2.5 years, we've covered everything from 10-year-old baseball all the way up to junior college athletics, and we're looking forward to continuing to expand our coverage. So if you're interested in using Big Time Small Town Media for your event, contact me, Ben Blecka, the owner of Big Time Small Town Media, at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com, and I'll give you all the info you need on how you can become a part of the Big Time Small Town Media community.
Just about ready to start the third quarter here from Flagler High School. Earlier in the night, we saw the head coach for the High Plains Patriots, Dave Sheffield, taking advantage of a night off, came down the road, take in a little basketball action himself. We'll see them tomorrow. Lingpa, turnaround, no good. Rebound inside by Marcus Cross for Flagler. And we have Otis and High Plains. We've been told 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock start times. So we invite you to jump on coloradopreps.tv and we'll make sure we have the right time on there tomorrow. Starting five both ways as we begin the second half. Inside the pass for Wyatt Witt, too tall, stolen by Wyatt Vick. And Vick out there with Lingpa, Logan, Piper, and James. For Flagler, cross, Witt, and Sesko. Wyatt Witt with a near steal. It able to deflect it out of bounds, however, off of the head of Vick. Couldn't get the steal to spark the fast break. Still gains the possession for his team. Far side, Wyatt Witt looking inside. Unable to get the cutter. So back out, Michael Cross. To Nathan Witt. Wants to drive. Vick in front. Has to pull it back out. Marcus Cross. Feed inside. Sesko had his shot blocked, but a foul. See if they got James underneath. And that's who it is. Trey James, his first. That's first on the team in the half. Piper was clean on the top of the shot, but it was James on the floor reaching in, grabbing forearm. Sesko, who cashed in a pair in the first half, unable to knock the first one down this time. gets the second. So the first tally in the third quarter belongs to the Panthers. Piper at the high post, kick it out, Vick. Floats one back for James. He has to go back to the timeline to retrieve it. Lingpaw into the high post. Piper steps through, puts up the layup, and scores. 3 Panthers converged, and Piper able to pull the pass away. Far side, Michael Cross into Sesko on the curl, goes at Piper. This time it's a foul on Jacob Piper. That'll be his second, team second in a half. So Sesko back at the line, 3 out of 4. Gets the first one. Good to see a freshman having that kind of confidence at the foul line. Yeah. Good sign for his career. And even when he draws iron, knocks it home. Cuts it to a dozen. 25-12. Piper dropping inside Logan. High-low game. 10 points for Max Logan. And we're going to get a foul on James coming over the top, trying to deflect that pass for Michael Cross, his second, team's third. As the fouls continue to mount for Genoa-Hugo, it's imperative for the Panthers to keep attacking like they did there. Got to finish, though. Wyatt Witt unable to do so. Lingpaw into Logan. Turnaround, no good. Pipers follow. Won't fall as either, but he'll head to the foul line. The first personal on Wyatt Witt. First foul of the half against the Panthers. First time that Piper's been at the line tonight. And bangs the first one around and knocks it down. And Wyatt will exit, replaced by Jesse Santala. Second one for Piper. A little less iron. Same result. He's now in doubles with 10. Santala inside, finds Cross. Cross rolls it home. Perfect execution of that flex cut. Vick all the way, finds Logan alone on the weak side block. Recipient of the penetration. Into the post. This time Cross cut off by Lingpaw, brings it back out to Santala. Now Witt, cross to Sesko. They'll set it up, try to run the offense. Sesko bounces one to Cross. Now to Santala. They'll set the flex. I'm up top, Michael Cross looked at the three. He'll kick it back far side post. Now into Sesko. And a 3-second violation on the pass out. We're closing in on the midway point here in the third quarter. 16-point advantage for the Pirates. That's their big lead of the night. Not now, as Piper soars to the basket. He has a dozen. It's an 18-point edge. And Piper will get called for that foul. As Sesko beat him to the spot at the high post. Third personal on Jacob Piper. There's sub waiting for him at the table. That's the fourth team foul of the half. Cody Hurtado, the 5'8 freshman, comes back into the Pirates lineup. Santala, he'll skip it near side. Sesko, Logan out on him. Bringing the big man out to the perimeter. Skip pass stolen by Vick. One to beat. He'll attack. Left-hand layup, no good. Hurtado following, but Santala with the rebound for Flagler. Gives it off to Sesko. Skip pass for Cross. That's Michael Cross. Gave a fake. Put it on the floor. Turn around. Bucket for Santala. He got the Panthers on the scoreboard at the end of the first quarter. Vic, dribble penetration. Kick out to Logan, rather. And Logan draws a blocking foul on Marcus Cross. That'll be Marcus's first, second team foul in the half, and Max Logan to the foul line. Missed his only attempt in the first half. It was part of an and one. Won't get the first one to fall here. And Wyatt Witt replaces Nathan Witt in the Flagler lineup. Logan's second is good. .13 now for the 6'4 senior. Michael Cross at the point. Has his pocket picked by James. It's a 3-on-2. He pulls up, draws the defense, kicks it across, finds Hurtado for the layup. A timeout for Flagler, full timeout with 2:50 to play in the third quarter.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
There she goes again.
What was that in the cereal aisle?
Mrs. Speedley with her Viero 4G smartphone.
Who?
Mrs. Speedley gets all the sales coupons on her smartphone on the Viero 4G network. Knows everything that's on sale. The fastest shopper we have.
Jeez, it's a 2-for-1 soda display. No, $1 off salad dressing. No, discount candy.
If you want to do things you love faster and better, switch to Viero's 4G network today. Stuck in a contract? Don't worry. Viero will even pay your early termination fee. Hurry in because Viero now has the iPhone for only $39.99. That's smart. That's fast. That's Viero. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Flagler on the attack out of the timeout. Michael Cross gets near side. Wyatt Witt looking inside for Marcus Cross. Ling Pa with the overplay, comes up with the steal, then loses it out of bounds. Kevin Eberly back in for Flagler. And he replaces Marcus Cross. Josiah Higgins back in for Genoa-Hugo in place of Black Ling Pa. Santala gives it off to Michael Cross. Goes to Santala. Looking in for the baseline. That was Wyatt Witt. And he'll call the foul on the floor. He signaled 35. That is Max Logan. That is his third. 5th team foul, so Logan exits, and we'll see number 43, Bryson Tucker, a 5'8" sophomore, in for the first time tonight. And Witt fouled on the shot. He'll head to the line, see who they got this time. That's Tucker, who just checked in. Step in, you got to move your feet. Witt's first free throw, too strong. Just 1 out of 5 from the foul line tonight. See if the sophomore can knock this one down. That one off as well. Rebound by Hurtado. Tipped out of bounds by Santala. Ty Conrad will return to the Flagler lineup in place of Wyatt Witt. Long feed into the front court for James. He'll flip it far side for Higgins. Bringing it back to the point. Gives it off near side. It's James. Gets to the paint. Pulls up from 13 and rainbows it home. 5 in the contest for Trey James. Last 2 minutes of the quarter. Cross into the post. That's Conrad. Draws 3. Kicks it out. Sesko will try the 3. That's short. Rebound by Vic. Vic 1 on 3. The rest of his team comes down. He'll pull up, shoot the 15-footer. Rebound pulled down by Conrad. Gave it off to Cross. Michael will bring it down the floor as we cross under 90 seconds to play in the third. Sesko didn't handle the pass clean. We're going to get James, I believe, for another foul. That'll send, they're going to give it to Vic. That'll be his third. It's going to be the third one way or the other. 7th team foul. Tristan Sesko to the line for the bonus. Front end is good. Opportunity for the Panthers if they can string a few defensive stops together and get their way to the free throw line to chip back into this contest. Misses the second. Santala offensive rebound. His pass deflected. It comes out to Michael Cross. Skip a far side. Eberly. Bounce feed in. Kicked out of bounds by Higgins. Eberly, strip going up. Vic with the steal. And we get an illegal screen inside, an illegal screen inside on Trey James. No free throws on the player control, his third, team's 8th. Cross goes away from the screen, gets the ball back. Skip it for Conrad. He'll drive, floater, gets it to bang home. James spins into the paint. Turnaround, hammered by Conrad. That'll be the third on Ty Conrad, third team foul. Just kind of see it in his eyes coming across the floor that there was no way he was not taking the shot. And he knocks the front free throw down. I believe the sub at the table's coming in for Trey James. It's number 33, Joe Pelster, 5'9" junior, waiting to check in. Second one for James. Rattles to the rim and kicks out. Conrad with the rebound. See if they attempt to go at James, pick up his 4th before he can get off the floor. Sesko into the high cut. Conrad drops it off. Santala with the layup. 6 for Jesse Santala. 17-point game. Vic gets past his defender, kicks it inside. Tucker couldn't handle the pass, but it goes out of bounds off of Tucker. Nathan Witt back in for Flagler in place of Eberly. And Witt will push it ahead. Puts up the half-court heave off the backboard. No good. 3 quarters down. 1 to go. Genoa-Hugo in front of Flagler. 39-22.
Flagler Cooperative Association proudly works to earn the loyalty and business of customers across the Eastern Plains. With locations in Flagler, Ariba, Genoa, and Hugo, Flagler Co-op is capable of serving your needs in grain marketing, livestock feed, bulk fuels, and a host of other services. On behalf of all the employees at Flagler Co-op and their families, we're proud to wish the Panthers and all high schools on the Plains good luck on a great season.
Hi, I'm Ben Blackhead, the owner and founder and one of the many talents of Big Time Small Town Media, and we're very glad that you have found us on the many platforms we broadcast from. But this is not the only way you can see and hear this broadcast. You can get a DVD copy of this broadcast simply by going to our website, www.bigtimesmalltown.com. So whether you're using it for recruiting purposes or for a keepsake of that athlete, go now to bigtimesmalltown.com and purchase your DVD.
And a steal right away. Lead pass, Piper goes up. Wanted to dunk it, didn't have enough under him. Still got the layup. So quick reversal of fortune here to begin things for Flagler. Had the ball, lost it, gave up 2. Witt gives it off to Santala into Conrad. He'll drive on Logan, draws a foul. See if they got Piper for the reach on the drive. Nope, they'll call the hold from the inside on Logan. His 4th. 9th on the team, and Max Logan having to check out just 32 seconds into this 4th quarter. Cody Hurtado back in. Conrad knocks the front end of the 1-and-1 down. It's the last 1-and-1 of the contest for the Panthers. Next Pirates team foul puts them in the penalty. Second one short, rebounds all the way back out past the three-point line. Hurtado laying on his side, gives it off to Vic. Vic goes to James, skip pass, Piper. Puts one up from 17 and knocks it in. 16 now for Jacob Piper. He leads all scorers. And nearly a steal. Does control it, gives it off to James. Goes far side for Lingpa. Out of Vic. Hurtado. He'll drive. Floats one off the backboard and in. Cody Hurtado, second basket. 22-point edge for the Pirates. Nathan Witt looking inside, comes out to cross instead. Santala on the near wing. He'll feed it into the cutter. Conrad, no good. Goes back up. Won't fall for him. Comes up again. Still won't fall. Santala, he'll bank it home. Little stick-to-itiveness pays off. Jesse Santala with 8. Piper alone on the baseline from 17. No good this time. Rebound in the hands of Vic. Finds Piper all alone. Puts it up with the left and good. Witt hesitation. Dribble couldn't shake Vic. Comes back up top between the circles for Michael Cross. Feed inside for Santala. Spiked out of bounds by Lingpa. Josiah Higgins will replace Piper. He'll exit with 18 points in the contest. 5:45 to play. May not see Piper again. Witt floats one up with the left. Drew contact. And was waiting for the whistle. Didn't get it. That ball goes out of bounds. He'll check out. Replaced by Wyatt Witt. Vic will bring it up, picked up by Sesko, gives it up to Higgins. He drives, floats one, no good. Rebound out of bounds to Genoa-Hugo. Hurtado gets it into James, steps in. They try to bounce it right back to him, and Michael Cross will be called for the foul. His first, team's fourth. This time James Trigger gets it in. Hurtado, layup, good. 6 for Cody Hurtado off the bench. Michael Cross gets the screen from Sesko, goes away from it. James nearly comes away with the steal. May have got Cross in the face. They'll go to the floor, tie up. Possession arrow goes to Genoa-Hugo. Cross checking his nose. And Coach Peterson's going to take a full timeout so she can take a look at him as well. She's down to just one timeout remaining. It's a 30-second. Genoa-Hugo and Coach Jason Smith has his full complement of timeouts remaining. Should not need them the rest of the way. 5:04 to play, comfortably in front by 24. Pirates look to be on their way to improving to 7-11 on the season. If the Panthers can't mount a furious comeback here in the final 5:04, they will fall to 2-16 on the season. Again, district tournament play begins Tuesday. I believe that's girls quarterfinals. And let's see. Nope. Tuesday will be boys district quarterfinals. That'll be at home sites. And the girls will open on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, they play the rest of the tournament out at Kiowa High School. Top two from District 7 advance to regionals with a chance to get to the state field. Tucker whipping it in to Lingpaw. Pass back up top. Corralled by Higgins. He'll give it off to Vick. They work it on the perimeter. Tucker now to Lingpaw. Hurtado camping in the paint. It's a steal for Michael Cross. Kicks it across for Eberly. Threw it at his knees. Wyatt Witt comes away with it. Foul going up. Second on Bryson Tucker. 10th team foul. So Panthers to the line for two the rest of the way. Wyatt Witt, 1 out of 6. Make it 2 for 7 as he drains the first one here. And give him a pair. Knocks them both down. Makes it a 22-point game once again. 4.5 minutes to play. Higgins gives it off to Vick. He gets a seal from Hurtado. Goes in for the scoop and draws a foul. It's the 5th team foul. Second on Jesse Santala. Wyatt Vick to the foul line. 0 for 1. Knocks it down. Second one for Vick is good as well. Give him 6 in the contest. He is, again, is just a sophomore, 5'11 sophomore. Higgins knocks that one into the backcourt. Cross goes and gets it. Sesko. He'll come near side. Pull up from 15. Rim off. Rebound on the far side by Lingpaw. Makes the outlet to Vick. Vick flips it far side. Higgins now to Lingpaw. Double post action. Higgins. He'll kick it to Hurtado into the short corner. Lingpaw. And a 3 seconds in the paint called on Bryson Tucker. Cross stops. Puts one up from 14. Rebound pulled down by Wyatt Witt. He'll try to power one up and draws a foul. That's the second on Cody Hurtado. Wyatt Witt shooting 2 more. No good on the first. And some more subs checking in. See number 42 into the Flagler lineup tonight. No, that is Lee Bannister, a 5'8 junior. Number 33, Joe Pelster, came back in for the Pirates. Hurtado pulls down the miss. Gives it off to Vick. Goes far side Higgins. They've got Lingpaw working a post on one side. Hurtado, who has it there, puts it up and in. Impressive showing by the freshman off the bench. 8 points. Sesko. Back to Santala. Got a lot of young kids on the floor now. Mostly freshmen and sophomores out there. Vic, the sophomore, he has the steal. Gives it off to Higgins. Layup, no good. And Higgins came from out of bounds to get the rebound. Higgins, a junior. Lingpa, a junior. And at that point, everybody else on the floor, outside Bannister, also junior. It was all sophomores and freshmen, minus those three. Marcus Cross back in, along with Ty Conrad for Flagler. And did not see who came in for, oh yeah, it was Pelster who wanted to come in. He got in for Ling Pa. Santala tries a three and knocks it home. Into double figures, Jesse Santala with 11. Vic tells his teammates we're running 5 out. Spread the floor, he'll drive, kick. Hurtado pull up from 15 and buries it. 10 in the half, 8 in the quarter for Cody Hurtado. Inside the final 2 minutes to play. Marcus Cross, he'll kick it out. Sesko. Cross will clear the paint. He'll come near side for Bannister. Goes up top, Sesko. Vic got a hand on it. Sesko controls it. He'll drive. Cut off. Loses it to Pelster. Marcus Cross hustling back, gets the steal off the floor. Bounces one ahead for Sesko. Great effort by the lone Flagler senior in his final home game. Higgins, and one opportunity. That was on Santala, his third, 6th team foul. And Coach Smith going to get some subs in as well. Number 1, Joe Steven, a 5'7" freshman. Number 41, Andrew Burke, a 5'8" freshman. Number 3, Sean Ashmore, a 5'6" freshman. Higgins to the line for the and one free throw. Too strong. And Bannister with the board for Flagler. And Coach Peterson's going to use her final timeout. Here with 67 seconds left, wants to make sure she gives her team an opportunity to finish this contest with a positive. And they're looking at the wrong end of a 27-point deficit. It was that first quarter that really got them. Again, they were scoreless for almost the entire 8 minutes. Just had no rhythm after that. Nathan Witt, he'll bring it up. Gets a step-out screen from Conrad. Had an open lane, instead pulls back, gives it off Sesko, misses the three. Witt with the offensive rebound. Powers one up, draws a shooting foul. Just 53 seconds left. As the officials get the free throw lane lined up properly. That was the third foul on Higgins. First free throw for Nathan Witt, no good. Still looking to get into the score sheet. Second one is good. And a quick lead for Steven, too tall, out of bounds. Witt, he'll give it off Sesko. Drive to the hoop. Layup no good. Conrad taps it back up and in. A half minute left in it. Sesko near steal. Higgins comes away with it, gives it ahead. Marcus Cross with the steal. Gives it off to Conrad. He'll give it back to Nathan Witt. Walking it up the floor now with 15 seconds to play. Conrad again, step out screen. Witt drive, kick out. Sesko, three. No. Conrad, offensive rebound. Throws it back out. Sesko, a lot of hesitation, puts one up, and no good. So with that, we reach the end of this contest. 18-11 in the fourth quarter for the Pirates. As the teams shake hands, we'll try to get you a quick scoring summary. For the Pirates, 6 points from Trey James, 6 also for Wyatt Vick, 10 points from Cody Hurtado, 4 points Josiah Higgins, 18 out of Jacob Piper, and 13 for Max Logan. For Flagler, 1 point by Nathan Witt. 6 points for Tristan Sesko. It's 7 points for Marcus Cross. 11 by Jesse Santala. 5 points from Ty Conrad. And 3 points for Wyatt Witt. Well, that's the last we see of Flagler. First time we saw Genoa-Hugo. They look good in a victory. And we wrap our regular season tomorrow. Otis at High Plains. And then district tournament. We have the 1A District 5. We start with quarterfinal action on Tuesday. That's girls. Not sure where we'll be just yet, as they will have to wait until tomorrow night to decide who will be the hosts for those. Wednesday, I go to Sterling and help out Ben Blecka on the 1A District 4 girls tournament. Thursday, we have District 5 boys action. And then the Friday, Saturday of next week, it's District 5 semifinals, third place, and championship games from Ray High School. That's it for tonight. Thank everybody for joining us. Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media. Hope you've enjoyed this ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv broadcast of the Union Pacific Basketball League.